Hello Aquarius, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here with your October 2025 general reading. We are looking at the first half of October. Thank you so much for being here. Please do subscribe and like. It's helpful for additional perspective to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos as well if you know them. If the reading hits home with you and you'd like to explore it in your own personal life, how to navigate through it, or you just like the reading style, for those of you interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or possibly as a gift for someone else, we are approaching the holiday season and personal readings make easy and lovely gifts to give. But for more information, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video below to see those contact details as well. I can usually get back to you same day. I cover everything: love and romance, relationship compatibility, career, work, money, investment. I do 6 and 12-month overviews, different types, costs, lengths, spreads. There's something for everyone. And I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling of personal readings, as this is what I do full time. So if you're interested, email me. Okay. Air sign of Aquarius. Let's see what the first half of October has in store for you. We begin with the Eight of Wands. Things are moving very quickly. Some of you may be experiencing a burst of energy. Things are moving very quickly in a focused, speedy, momentous way. This is about momentum, gaining momentum very quickly. Some of you may be traveling. We have the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Earth, long-term stability and security, legacy, continuity, inheritance. This card has an association or connection to home and family, family community, the longevity, legacy of home and family. But it can represent just financial, material, or emotional long-term stability and security, which means what? It means that we have a present sense of not worrying about the future, of security, because of the long, slow accumulation of the time and effort and work and that went into it. And we have the Knight of Coins here. Offers and opportunities coming in, practical in nature, at least part. It might be a new job, new work opportunity, new career path. Could even be practical help for some of you. Might even be help moving and relocating for some of you. The Knight of Coins is the essential energy that it takes to get to that Ten of Coins. So something coming in very quickly, you may be moving on it very quickly as well. Some of you may be traveling to reconnect or to deal with something to do with family. Your crowning energy, your primary focus for the first half of October, Aquarius, is the chariot. Very determined energy. The chariot, like a knight, the chariot has a specific focus, and their focus on that is very intense and very single focused, right? And all the logistics, all the moving parts to it, all the logistics, everything that it's going to need to take in order to reach that goal. This is all about harnessing all of those and making sure they're all headed in the direction, making sure that means, in a practical way, making sure that whatever your primary goal is, everything that it takes to get there, you need to ask yourself, every choice you make, every action you take, is this moving me towards my goal? That's what the chariot is about. It's a card of success through diligence, perseverance, focus, determination. Very determined energy here. Very strong energy. For some of you, it may have something to do with your financial and material life, the earth energy area of your life. May also have a connection with home and family. Building a legacy of some kind, building something long-lasting and secure through diligence, through focus, through perseverance. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at that chariot. Tell us more about the chariot. The Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups. There's a fire sign showing up here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, which is showing up as a queen, but this is a general reading, could be male, which is interesting because there's a similarity here to Aries readings as well. Sometimes I feel like I'm touching the energy of Aquarius and Aries both. I feel that way sometimes with Cancer and Leo. So there's a fire sign person that is somehow significant or influential. It could be in work and business, could be in personal romantic relationships or platonic friendships. For others of you for whom this may not resonate as a different person being significant somehow, it may be the energy you're manifesting during this time, which would also make sense because this is the Queen of Fire. Also very focused, determined, assertive, real go-getter. But it feels like for a lot of you, it's a specific person, because here we have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. There may be some uncertainty here. It may be that you want to build and grow something with this person, and you're unsure as to how they're going to react, or that they may even say no and turn and walk away. There may be some nervousness or uncertainty about that. It may be that part of your uncertainty about what's either being offered or what you're offering, what you're hoping to build and grow, it may be that you're worried that the other person or the other side might be in a position of perhaps apathy or complacency and not want to join you in this thing. And it may be for some of you that you may be offering something or wanting or telling this person, hey, I want us to move forward on this path. I have this vision. I have this goal of what I want to build, this long-lasting kind of security, stability, continuity, legacy sort of thing. And it may be that you previously were not willing to do this, especially for those of you for whom this may resonate more in the romance department. Maybe there was an opportunity to do this in the past, and you just weren't all that interested in it. Or they weren't. Now we have the Eight of Wands. This is very determined energy, though. The King of Swords, which is you, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Showing up as a king, could be female though in a general reading, might be another air sign that's relevant, but for many of you it is likely you. Sharp, smart, astute, practical, direct. The Knight of Cups and the Moon. Offer and opportunities coming in. It may be love-driven or driven by love, support, encouragement, and an opportunity perhaps to enter into a partnership with somebody or continue forward on a partnership with somebody with whom you have a deep emotional connection with, or the opportunity to do that. It could be in love and romance, but in business and work, we can sometimes see the Knight of Cups show up too, because there's an emotional connection, there's a great connection, and you guys share the same view or the same vision of what's most important to you. But we have this Moon card, which speaks of uncertainty, magnified, maybe twisted a bit, fears, deep fears, which we dwell on to the point trying to, figure out what the future is going to hold, not knowing, and having those fears become magnified or a bit twisted. But yet there's this pull, right? Because the Moon can represent our unconscious, our spiritual side, almost like the high priestess, our gut instinct or intuition pulling on us. And yet, because the path is not all that clear like it is with the Sun, we have these fears, maybe fears based on previous bad or painful experiences, and so they become magnified under the light of the Moon, because the Moon reflects the light of the Sun, which is bright and clarifying, but the Moon's light is shadowy, and there's a lot of hidden corners and dark nooks in there, and our imagination can go wild. Fears that we have that are specific types of fears can become twisted and magnified because our mind is playing tricks on us. It's kind of giving illusions in our mind. So it's not entirely clear. There's some nervousness, some hesitancy. In the romantic department, it feels like you want to move forward with somebody, but you're unsure of how they're going to react or if they're going to be willing to invest it. And again, for some of you, it may be that this is what you had experienced previously, but you've made up your mind and now you're determined to just move forward in a pretty clear way. Let's take a look at the Ten of Coins. With the Four of Wands, might be marriage for some of you. Four of Wands is our traditional wedding card. But just like the Ten of Coins has a strong association or connection with home, family, continuity, legacy, so does the Four of Wands has a strong connection to home and family, particularly with social gatherings, social activities, celebrations that bring friends and family together for some reason, like weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, reunions, or even something more casual. But what it really does is it kind of underscores the importance of our shared humanity and the importance of the connections and the relationships we have with one another under the umbrella of some kind of social thing. With Justice, this is like a straight up marriage or wedding combination for some of you. So some of you, this may be figuring in with this. The Knight of Pentacles again, the Emperor again. This is somebody really stepping up to the plate to do the big boy, big girl, grown-up thing. Taking charge, doing the right thing by perhaps a traditional path. Again, it could be marriage, it could be taking charge of some kind of business project or company, something, making significant decisions as the head of a family kind of energy, because you feel in the long run that it's going to be best for the longevity and continuity of your financial and material security, and also connection to home and family. Let's take a look at the Knight of Coins, our Knight of Pentacles, of Earth, our Steady Eddie, which we have twice. I call him my Steady Eddie because, I've heard it said that the Knight of Earth or the Knight of Coins or Pentacles moves really slowly. All the Knights move faster than the civilians, but the Knight of Coins or Earth moves a little slower than his brother or sister Knights because he's more cautious, more detail-oriented. He doesn't cut corners because he wants to make sure that whatever he's building has a really good, solid, stable foundation, so he doesn't miss anything, right? Reads all the fine print, does all the work. That's why I call him my Steady Eddie. This is really being determined to put the work and the patience and the diligence into it, what you're hoping to build. We have the Empress, who's the Emperor's natural match here. So again, it might be getting married or starting a family or purchasing a home. Again, something which symbolizes or shows in a very practical way that what you're hoping to build, emotional, financial, material, stability, security, home and family as well. Significant life-changing decision here. The Ten of Cups. We have Justice, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Coins or Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Some of you, it's marriage, right? But it feels like you're moving forward on this, and you're moving forward on it quickly, because you feel it's the right thing to do. And it feels like somebody's really stepping up to the plate here. All right. Final messages, guidance, advice. We have the Hanged Man, the Three of Pentacles. The Hanged Man, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles came out first. This is about perhaps understanding that sometimes we have to close the door on or kind of sacrifice certain things in the now for a better path, for a greater long-term goal. It may be time to let go of things from the past. It might be people, places, situations, a lifestyle, a belief set, a mindset, because you're wanting to build something that lasts. You're wanting to collaborate and build something that lasts. Page of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Making the offer or accepting the offer to begin on a path that holds the promise and potential to build something truly long-lasting, stable, and secure. Financially, materially, emotionally, or for some of you, a combination of all of those things. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Aquarius, those are your messages for the first half of October 2025. And for those of you for whom this made sense and hit home and resonated, I hope it was helpful and useful. If so, and you'd like to pull the curtain back and take a deeper look at it in your own personal life, how to navigate it, or you just like the reading style, if you are interested in a personal reading with me for yourself, or perhaps as a wonderful gift for someone else, feel free to email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video below to see those contact details as well. I would love to hear from you. I will see you all again shortly. Be safe, be well, and as always, many blessings to you. Hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.